Yo, 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 what's poppin' with the world? This is the motherfucking Mastermind. Shout out video. I said I was doing a shout out video on Facebook. I said if you want to shout out, gotta like the status. So I'm just getting ready to go through and shout out all these motherfuckers who like my status. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna get right to it. Let me see. I'm looking this way because this is where my computer is right now. So I apologize if it seems like I ain't paying attention to the camera. But I'm finna get into it because I know y'all don't want to be standing around too long. Shout out off the top of the list. Shout out to Dana, aka Mrs. KO, Mrs. EGM. Shout out to her. Shout out to my Mr. LLLG say it twice. Shout out to my nigga Swag and his head of promotions, Crystal. Shout out to her for liking my status too. So shout out to Swag, shout out to Crystal, shout out to LGII, shout out to Kathy. That's an old friend from back in the day who been fucking with me for a long time. Shout out to my nigga Nilo, MC Nilo, you know what I'm saying? LML in the motherfucking building. Shout out to him. Shout out to him and his movement. Shout out to my nigga Flawless Flows and his motherfucking movement. Make sure y'all go cop his new mixtape My Way, hosted by DJ Dramacide. It's a hot ass mixtape. So shout out to him and his movement. Shout out to if I say your name wrong, I apologize in advance. I'm so sorry. But shout out to Sharon, her pretty girl Bryant. She liked the post. I don't think I've ever connected with her on Facebook before, but we got some friends in common. So shout out to her for actually liking the status. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Henry Davis. I've been fucking with him since I was fucking with I've been fucking with Henry Davis when I first started fucking with Super Unit. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother from another mother, King Mo Beats, Mr. Tile Game, Mr. Hit Squad. Shout out to him and his movement, man. He doing big things. He gonna come up right now. He got next. A lot of people sleep on him, but he hot. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with him. Shout out to Money Man Big T. I see I believe he's in Minnesota according to his page and shit. I ain't got a chance to connect with him on Facebook, so if you're watching this, my nigga, hit me up. Let's work. So shout out to you. Shout out to my homegirl, Scooby Self-Made Wilson, for fucking with me the long way. I've been friends with her since I moved out here in Atlanta. And, you know, shout out to her. We got people, my bad, I was reading the Facebook notification about the MOGN Volume 6 mixtape. Shout out to Glue AP and the whole Glue movement, you know what I'm saying, for the support. You know what I'm saying? They was recently out here in Atlanta doing I think they did a show last night here, and I couldn't make it to the show. But so shout out to Glue AP, shout out to the whole Glue family and the whole Glue movement, man. Shout out to this blunt I'm about to put out, because I would have spoke for later. Shout out to my nigga PNF, Mr. PNF himself, YG Cash, hot ass producer, hot ass artist. That's like one of my brothers from another mother right there too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Shout out to my nigga BZ, Street College ENT. Shout out to him, man, and they whole motherfucking movement. Street College ENT, they got next, man. They on some real shit over there, you know what I'm saying? So fuck with them the long way. Shout out to my nigga Tech Skills. That's a nice ass artist I've been networking with. That was on the MOGM. That was on one of the MOGM mixtapes. So shout out to him. Shout out to Kels Porter, HBIC, crushing the motherfucking building. Shout out to her and her whole movement. Shout out to Lady Williams, the whole IAC movement, man. I fucked with the IAC movement the long way. Lady Williams was my first manager. Now she's my mentor. So shout out to her. Shout out to my nigga KO. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 2529. Fuck with that nigga the long way. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to his son, Lil Q. You know, I got the opportunity to mix Lil Q's first song that he performed a couple weeks ago. So shout out to him, and shout out to Lil Q, and shout out to KO. Shout out to Eddie Montana. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him the long way too. He got some nice ass shit going on down here. And shout out to Lorenzo Franchise DNA in the motherfucking building. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Lorenzo is somebody I love to debate with on Facebook, for real. So, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Lorenzo, DNA, the franchise, you know, and the whole squad. And make sure I got everybody before I exit off this page. Yeah, I do. So, did I get everybody? Yeah, I got everybody. Only person I didn't get is Mrs. Masta Mynd. Shout out to Reese for all the love and support. You know what I'm saying? That's been my everything, my heart, love of my life for the last 4 years. But y'all don't want to get into that mushy gushy shit any fucking way. So who gives a fuck? But shout out to Mrs. Masta Mynd herself, Reese, aka Miss Masta Mynd, aka exclusive Gemini promotion. So shout out to her for all the love and support, and for never letting me give up. Until next time, what do Maury be saying? Until next time, America, or some shit, I don't know. It don't matter. www.mastermindmusic.com. Go download the new mixtape, First Class, hosted by DJ Dramacide. Go to iTunes and cop the new Foot on the Gas single produced by R1A Flame. And y'all know my motto, MOGM, nigga move and get moved. I'm gone.